everybody, and welcome back to Breathe Motivation. This is episode 6. So glad to have you guys back here today. My name is Anthony Hester. I'm the founder of Breathe Motivation, and we are here to continue our key principles of Breathe Motivation. So first and foremost, I want to say thank you again for joining us and listening us and helping us grow the show. Thank you guys for subscribing and sharing this podcast and helping it grow to several hundred downloads. And we've also had 750 Facebook likes in the last 7 days. So thank you guys so very much. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. This show is not successful without you, because ultimately this podcast is yours. This podcast is about you and us getting better together. And that's what we created this for. So I'm so glad, so thankful to have you guys, to have your support, to have you listening, and also getting your feedback. I want to say thank you to Ian. He shouted out, said he liked hearing the voice change and the excitement by me standing. So I'm still standing. And say Ed, I know he's out there listening. He's always listening every day. And he said that he loves the podcast. And he always gives me something good to work on, right? Which is always a good thing. So really appreciate that. So starting in the next couple of days, as we get through these 7 principles of Breathe Motivation, I really want to turn it over to you guys. So I want to start hearing what your guys' goals are, what your guys' motivation is, and what you guys want to talk about. Because this show and this podcast is all about you and for us to get better together. So I want to know what your feedback is. I want to know what your content is, what you want your content to be out of this show, because this show is ultimately yours. So let me go over and review the last 3 key principles. So first, it was bold. Be bold. So that was B. So being purposeful, being confident, being courageous in the decisions you make on a day-to-day basis to help you be successful. R was for rule your world. So creating the world that you want to see, creating the successes, surrounding yourself with positive people that are going to help you along the way. And E was exceed your expectations. So creating the expectations and the challenges that you're going to face every day to get better, but only living up to what your expectations of are yourself. Because when you follow your expectations, you don't ever have to worry about letting anybody else down but yourself. Because other people will expect you to do things that might not make you happy. So why do them, right? So continue to exceed your expectations. And today we are going to talk about attacking your purpose. So that's A. So in order to attack your purpose, first you got to know what your purpose is, right? So the definition of purpose is the reason for which something is done or created or for which something exists. So some people from a very early age get to know what their purpose is, and they go and challenge themselves every day to live that purpose and live that life with purpose. And if you're like some, it might take you a while to find the purpose. And that's a good thing, right? You might still not know what your full purpose is, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to find your purpose and find your passion and find the excitement for your success. And that's why we're here for Breathe Motivation. And that's our goal, is to help others find their purpose and their passion to create success in their life. So create that positive wave and that positive reinforcement together and grow together. Because the more that we grow, the more positivity we can spread in the world and the better we're going to be. So, how do you find your purpose? First and foremost, you've got to embrace yourself. You got to look within yourself and find out what you want out of life. So, don't ever force yourself into believing something that you want, which you really don't, right? You got to allow yourself time and patience in your search for your purpose. With that, you're going to evolutionize every day. You're going to learn something new. You're going to talk to different people. You're going to research things. And you're going to find your purpose. Just like that, right? It's going to take time. But as you find your purpose, You've got to find your gifts, find your talents, and how can those help others? Now, you have gifts and talents, right? I know some of you guys probably said, well, I don't really know what those are. Well, you have them, and know that you have them. Be confident that you have these gifts and talents, because everybody was given gifts and talents. And that's the part of life that's so exciting, is that you get to discover that each day. So when it comes to your purpose, you've got to be able to follow your heart and your intuition. You've got to learn to trust your mind, body, and soul. They're all working in the direction to help you find your purpose. And they're always going to find and point you in the right direction. And you've got to trust that. When you trust yourself, you trust your mind, you trust your body, and you trust your soul in finding those things, you're going to find your purpose. And I know this sounds kind of repetitive, and I probably have told you guys this every podcast, but each day, once you start to find out about yourself, the best thing to do is to take action. And I really think that we've got to be intentional and succeed on purpose. The more action and steps you take, the more life is going to align with your purpose and the day-to-day life of what you want to do. You've got to really remember to trust your gut, trust your heart, trust your intuition, because your purpose is always going to be there. You're always going to find it. It might take a little digging and searching and finding what you like and what you enjoy, but trust me, your purpose is there. And when we find that purpose, if you're intentional, the universe is going to move out of your way. It's going to allow you to grow, allow you to be better, and to find that positivity within your life. And then you just got to attack your purpose. Attack it with passion. Attack it with work ethic. Attack it with actions that are going to take you to that next level each and every day. And part of that is stepping outside of your comfort zone. So I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to visualize a box, a very tiny box, where just your 2 feet fit into this box. What we need you to do each and every day is to just take one step outside of that box. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Because when you're uncomfortable, you are going to see the best of you. So each day, I need you to take one further step out. Do an action that's uncomfortable. And before you know it, your comfort zone is going to be so big that you're going to look back at yourself and say, man, why didn't I do this earlier? Because that's what you're meant to do, right? You got to take actions into what you want to do. So if you want to go to school, let's go talk to a counselor. Get enrolled. Getting enrolled is the biggest key, right? We got to be intentional in our actions, so let's get enrolled. If you want to start a podcast, grab a microphone and start doing it, right? You want to be the best parent, research it, dig in, really evolve your parenthood, right? Become the best parent you can be, but do it on purpose. Be intentional, right? So as each person continues to live on a day-to-day basis, as you grow, your purpose will grow, and you will be the best person you can be. But each day you've got to be intentional. So when you do that, remember to always do action. Take action. Step outside your box. Step outside that comfort zone. Be comfortable with being uncomfortable, and great things will always happen. Surround yourself with positive people. Let people know what your purpose is. You let people know what your purpose and your passion is, and you express that, guess what? Those people are going to want your purpose and passion to be successful too. And you may lead a charge of somebody else finding their purpose and passion, which is the best thing and the best gift that you can give. Helping other people to be successful. You help others be successful, you in turn will become successful. So I'm going to leave you with this quote. Decide who you want to be and what you want to do, and the universe will get out of the way. So excited for tomorrow. We're going to talk about taking control. So that's T. Let's get out there. Let's attack our purpose. And let's continue to be the best person we can be on a day-to-day basis. Join us tomorrow. Get your positivity fix with us on your daily motivation. We don't stop. Each day we're here for you. And always remember to breathe motivation and exhale success. Look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. And thank you so very much